It's the book of Revelation, chapter 13, verse 9. If any man have an ear, let him hear. He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. Here's the patience and the faith of the saints. First and foremost, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to the Heavenly Father's only God and Son, Yahawah, bahasham, Yahawashi, bahasham, Rakakwadash, the bonders to our apostles and elders of Great Millstone, teaching us His truth according to the Bible and rule well. And us shall one on the sincere argument throughout the four corners of the earth, pushing this truth through diligence, sincerity, and charity. And us shall one, all you sincere followers, believers of Yahawashi, Yahawashi, not shares of the word, but doers as well. You men, women, and children, hopeful elect, Shalom. If I didn't say it before, Shalom to our apostles, elders of Great Millstone, teaching us the truth according to the Bible and rule well. All right, Edom's going to pay. All the nations are going to pay. All right. But mainly Esau, Edom. All right. You know, he took it too far with what he did to us as a people, the Israelites, so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native American Indians. And the Bible talks about payback. All right.
Work hard. He work hard.
I work hard. I get up at 4 o'clock and get my breakfast done. Just at dawn of day, I go to the field and we pick cotton.
Mr. and Mrs. Haywood Jenkins of Sharkey County, Mississippi have, between them, picked cotton for over a century.
My boss man came along. He says, Mary Jane? I said, sir. I say, when you washed? I said, I washed last night. He said, I don't want you to do that no more. That's my agent, you know. He says, every Friday morning or Friday evening, you wash. And let all the children stay there with you until you get through. When you get through, then y'all go back to field and wait. Now, the agent was mean, some of them. Some of them was mean. They wanted to hook the colored people. And that time, the white man come along. He says, hey, but you ain't in the field yet? He just had started to climb. He said, yes, I just not had to eat my dinner. God damn it, you ain't done a goddamn thing. Says, God damn it, I ought to take this damn stick and frail the hell out of you. He said, no, sir, if you frail the hell out of me, goddamn, I frail the hell out of you. Make me feel bad if I was under them, you know, how mean they was to treat us like that.
Revelation 13 and 9. If any man have an ear, let him hear. He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. Here is the patience and the faith of the saints, and the saints are the people of the Lord. The Israelites, so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native American Indians. Let's just prove that real fast. Psalms. And before we get into the lesson a little bit more, Psalms 148. In 14, it says, he also exalted the horn of his people, the praise of all his saints, even of the children of Israel, a people near unto him. Praise ye the Lord. So the saints are the Israelites, and payback is coming for what Esau has done to our people. Let's get that in Deuteronomy 30, because what we went through are curses that are written within Deuteronomy, the 28th chapter. All right. This is Deuteronomy chapter 30, verse 7. It says, and the Lord thy God will put all these curses upon thy enemies and on them that hate thee, which persecute thee. That's right. And according to the Bible, which is what we're reading, we have enemies. Psalms, the 83rd chapter tells you that. And at the top of the list is Esau, Edom, the so-called white man, by process of elimination. The white man, woman, and child, they are the enemies to you Israelites, as well as the other nations, but they're at the top of the list. Deuteronomy 30 and 7 NLT says, the Lord your God will inflict all these curses upon your enemies and cause those who hate and persecute you. So the Lord's going to put all these curses upon our enemies who persecuted us and hates us. That's righteous. See, before I go to this, the Most High requireth that which is past. Okay. It was 15. Yep. This is Ecclesiastes 3 and 15. It says, all right, 15 says, that which have been is now, and that which is to be has already been. All right. It's talking about your spirit. We've already been here before. It says, and Yahawah, who calls God, requireth that which is past. All right. The Lord requireth that which is past. I mean, just look at Jake's face. All the blood, sweat, tears. All right. Slaves couldn't even eat without the master saying, oh, what are you doing? So I'm trying to eat. Tell them they ain't worth nothing to get back to work. The Lord's going to require that. But let's go back to Deuteronomy 28. Now, the Lord said these things will befall us for us not hearkening to the words of him, through his prophets. All right. And when you read Deuteronomy 28, it says we shall serve our enemies, right? For the want of all things. Where is that? Let me see here. Yeah, 47. It says, I started 46. It says, and they shall be upon thee for a sign and for a wonder upon thy seed forever, because thou servest not the Lord thy God with joyfulness and gladness of heart for the abundance of all things. Therefore shalt thou serve thy enemies, which the Lord shall send against thee in hunger and in thirst and in nakedness and in want of all things. And he shall put a yoke of iron upon thy neck until he have destroyed thee. See, this is what happened to the Lord's people because we didn't serve the Lord. All right. But guess what? These same things that happen to us is going to happen to them. We just read it in Deuteronomy 30 and 7. All right. The Edomites and these other nations are going to come to us for the want of all things. All right. Let's grab another one. This is Isaiah 14 and 1. It says, for the Lord will have mercy on Jacob and will yet choose Israel, and set them in their own land, and the strangers shall be joined with them, and they shall cleave to the house of Jacob. Referring to the Israelite foreigners, they're going to cleave to the house of Jacob. The 12 tribes. And the people shall take them and bring them to their place, and the house of Israel shall possess them in the land of the Lord for servants and handmaids, and they shall take them captives. Here's the point I want, whose captives they were. So these same people you see right here, the so-called Negro, the head tribe, all the way down to the so-called Mexican, the Iscarites, we're going to take our captives who had us captive, man. Right? It says, and they shall rule over their oppressors. We're going to rule over our oppressors, man. And that's what these devils don't like. And that's why they're trying to offset the prophecies and things of that nature. This is Numbers 35 and 33. It says, so shall ye not pollute the land wherein ye are, For blood defileth the land, and the land cannot be cleansed of the blood that is shed therein, but by the blood of him that hath shed it. So Esau, Edom has done that. All right. He has done that right here in America, the daughter of Babylon. Whose blood was defiled here? The Israelites. All right. The natives, the Latinos, and then Judah, Benjamin, and Levi. All our blood was shed here on this place, man, by the hands of our enemies, and the Lord is going to require that. So payback is a big thing. Shalom.